Legend of War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as Bretonnia, going up against the Vanaheimlings. So we're massively outnumbered, and we've been caught in force march out at sea. So we've got Lou and Leonco here with a full stack, and just this dude up here, I'm not sure what he's doing. But yeah, they've got significantly more reinforcements, so it makes sense, I guess, to not control a large army. The only unit that won't show up on this battlefield, to begin with, is this field trebuchet here. I mean, that's definitely not good. It would be good if it was in there, but that unit there is not worth as much as all of these, so leaving them delayed for now is fine. Now, another thing that we could do is sacrifice someone early so that it could come in, because artillery is best used at the beginning of the battle. Problem is they have to come onto the battlefield first as well. Alright, let's just jump in and see what we can do. This guy's obviously tried to win this battle and can't, and we'll just do the best we can. It's also on legendary difficulty. So once we get into the battle, we can't even see what the balance of power looks like. But even though at the auto-resolver it says it's like evenly matched, don't trust that. Usually, if it says it's evenly matched, it's just luring you into a false sense of security. Basically, it wants you to fight it, because if you auto-resolve it when it's in the middle there, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a defeat. Sometimes I've had people saying, oh, why not just auto-resolve it? Yeah, I kind of checked these things before doing the videos. You can't auto-resolve it. And trust me, sometimes people have sent me in disaster battles that can be auto-resolved, and I send an email straight back to them saying, just auto-resolve it, you know? But I'm not going to make a 5-second video explaining that, you know? It's not good that we're coming in from there at all. I don't know what else we can do. Can't control that. Oh, he's on Bequy. That's good. Alright, and you got the Green Knight. Cool. I might send the Green Knight in earlier. I'm not sure. To start getting set up here. We don't have time to set up anywhere else. At least our initial army will be 20 versus 20, so that's something. A lot of Marauder champions. And this wizard here is pretty well leveled up. This is only early on in the campaign, so this is pretty impressive for you to be this high level already. I mean, I would be impressed if you didn't get yourself into this shit situation. Seems like everything else you did was right. They're just trying to annoy us. Don't go chasing after them. We need to pop down some chain lightnings. That may not be the best. Alright, and we gotta delay them, of course, because most of our units are missiles. That's fine. Trying to shoot the Pegasus. We're charging after them right now. Actually, should be okay. Go do that. Might have been better off to actually wait before using that. Just because we got Cav doesn't mean we need to use it at the start. In fact, cavalry is best used at the end of a battle, not at the beginning. Don't do what the AI does. You know, charges their cavalry in first. But at the same time, we've got to get rid of their fast units. If we can get rid of that, it'll give us a speed advantage. Yeah, no. Get rid of those Marauder horsemen, please. Problem with Pegasus Knights, they tend to get stuck a lot. How'd that go? That did okay. What are you shooting at? Maybe shoot over here. Okay, enemy lord's dead. That's great. But don't let any of these fuckers get over here. Here, bomb that area there. That'll be our next spot to put down some chain lightnings. Yeah. You don't always have to attack. It's alright if they're just staring each other down here. It's totally fine. You know, Sometimes people say things, hey, you just were just standing around. Good. That's the plan. You want to have some reserves sometimes. Okay, come over here. So this one here is quite confused as to what to do. We don't want to send loads of troops over here. Okay, you. Because that's where we're bombing. It's fine, these are anti-large, taking on... I think they're large units, right? No, they're actually small, but it doesn't matter, they'll easily beat warhounds. Just keep them distracted, because these knights don't do amazingly well against marauder champions. The unit's been wiped out. Which unit? Oh, it was the peasant bowmen. Okay, well, give me some trebuchets. Yeah, you get over here, try to pin them off. Doesn't matter if the Green Knights get... Well, actually, it does now. Get him out of there. I'll put him into a forest so he gets regeneration, if I can get him out. Which, I'm not sure if I can. Send in some knights to go and help him. You shouldn't be in combat there. More reinforcements coming. It looked like it was going pretty well, but, reinforcements are coming. I wasn't paying attention over there. Alright, you come over here and go regenerate. You can't... We can't let you die. Alright, bomb that area in there to try to help him out. Actually, no. Keep bombing here. Alright, everyone, try to get them all out of there. Where are you? No, you shouldn't be in... Shit. Good, he's getting out. Go over there and just wait. The one's okay. They're getting wrecked. We don't want to lose them. Try to get our fast units out of here for now. Maybe they are going to get wiped out. Oh. Okay, yeah, he is regenerating. Shit, they're starting to get close. What are you doing? Get out of there. Yeah, there's no way in hell the balance of power was even. No way in hell. Don't believe it. That unit still might survive, actually, if we win. You just stay in there. No. Let's shoot there. Lewin really needs to get out of there. What are they? Skin wolves? Okay, you can fight that. Shit, I mean, most of these guys have used up all their ammo anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they're in melee. Get over here and help. No, not you. Try and keep you alive. Trying to, at least. Try and get out of there. Go over here. Because Knights of the Realm can be replaced relatively easily. Let's put down that there. That'll slow them down. Not you. Yeah, this unit here is wiped out. Gotta keep him out of our artillery here. Most of our bounce power lies there. We might be winning. We must be at the back end of the battle. We might actually be winning. It's all gonna come down to the cavalry now. You know, what's left of it. Shit. To abandon my front line here. I just can't protect it anymore. And I don't want the Green Knight getting back into... has to get over here. Don't lose the damsel. I'm trying to get her out, but I think she's stuck.
My gifts are yours.
Yeah. You might. I can't do anything about this. You know, I can't do anything. I gotta get them back over there. Actually, just get Lou and Leoncourt over here, just to try to salvage the spot over here. But get the cavalry out. They need to just regroup. How are we going here? And they used up most of their ammo anyway. I just can't press withdraw. That's the big thing here. Just get them off the battlefield. We might be at... Oh, hang on. What happened there? Come on. Get away from their goddamn missile units here. We need to play now the mobility game. Now that essentially all of our infantry are gone, we got to play mobility. Come on, try to get over here and salvage. No, hang on. This one here hasn't been wiped out yet. Take that out. Well, they got shitloads of kills. I really don't want to lose it. I wish I could hit that withdraw button. All we can hope is that they, you know, leave the battlefield as early as possible. And he's still regenerating. Every little bit that he regenerates is generating more balance of power for us. Alright, there's some Marauder Ice Wolf Chariots gone. Just, you know, I'm not sacrificing the victory to save a couple of archers. Alright. Now that we're a mostly mobile force and we've taken away most of their mobility, let's get rid of their missile units first, and then if they've only got Marauder champions remaining, we'll just one at a time get rid of them. We've also still got a bit of Winds of Magic. We might be able to do something with that. And yeah, if we can save those Pegasus Knights, I mean, you can't replace them so easily. All the while, Lou and Leoncourt is regenerating. Okay, put him back in the forest so he gets more regeneration.
Your behest? The true of hearts shall prevail. Quickly.
Just gotta find that sweet spot where it's actually deemed a forest. So this unit here, we don't want it fighting any. 33 health left. Yeah. We don't want these two fighting at all. We can deal with this, just not with Marauder champion support. Alright, you can come back over here as well. We don't want to lose them, but they're going to need some extra support. They've also got Skin Wolves. They're going to regenerate as well. We need to take them out quickly. But I gotta lure them away from the Marauder champions, because they're just massive tar pits. Yeah, they're getting pretty overconfident there, I think. Doesn't have to be hidden. Yeah. They're starting to be a bit more cautious. I'd say at this point here, the bounce power is still in their favor. We can't just... Get him out. We can't just charge in, but this unit here is pretty isolated, so why don't we get rid of him? We did get rid of the enemy general, didn't we? Yeah.
What do you need? True Bretonian! Knights of the realm! Trample them! Honor and glory! Battle awaits!
Priestess of the lady. At once. Knights of the iron.
Yeah, try to pull out of that. We actually routed that unit. I do want to fight these guys, but not close to them. That's it, come chase me. Right. Those aren't going to do much damage, wouldn't worry about them too much.
and Leoncoeur. The lady wills it.
A base!
I'm gonna try to get to 30 winds of magic before we cast again. Did we just get the army loss penalty inflicted on them? No, not yet.
Armor in faith! Quickly! Boundless valor! At once!
Okay.
A base!
I reckon we could beat them now. With the skin wolves gone, they don't even have much anti-large.
Knights of the realm.
I don't even know if I want to use you. They can take a couple of extra casualties, just they're all really badly damaged. The skin wolves, they might come back, but I wouldn't worry about that too much.
For glory!
Post haste.
Yeah. Let's try and separate these guys. Like their leadership's really bad, but I don't know. Sometimes you charge into them and their leadership goes up. Sometimes.
Leoncoeur. Knights of the realm. For glory. I am with you.
Try and keep this guy alive as well.
Defenders of the realm. Glory to Britannia. Knights of the realm.
Just want to get rid of these marauder hunters first. Is that it? I think that's the army loss penalty. We won. Definitely going to be a Pyrrhic victory. We'll run down as many of them as we can. But at least your army survives. Let's see what the damage report is. I know that at least one unit did get wiped out. One unit of cavalry pretty much fought to the death.
Lord of Bretonia!
Didn't end up needing that last cast of magic. So, might as well just do it anyway. It's not going to hurt the Leoncoeur.
Of the lady!
Knights of the realm. Cleanse our land.
Ready for battle!
King Lou and Leoncoeur. Smite them.
Your command! Glory awaits!
No sense in letting them get away. I don't know if they're on force march. I just don't know the situation. So, just a precaution. Make sure we kill them. But yeah, if we had controlled a large army, we would have definitely lost this battle. Without a doubt. We only hung on by the skin of our teeth in this one. This is why it's important not to use your cavalry at the beginning. Use it at the end, which is kind of why cavalry's shit. Kind of. But Bretonia is like the one exception. It's okay to get cavalry, because their cavalry is leagues ahead of most other factions. And their infantry is so far behind other factions as well, so it kind of gives them an edge. At least until you get Hippogriff Knights, and then in case everything else becomes irrelevant. Ooh, jeez, took a lot of damage. Their first army got obliterated. I hope the second army was on force march. Let's have a look at this damage. Oh, he didn't lose the artillery. He lost 2 units of Knights of the Realm. But I'm assuming you can recruit them, so that's not so bad. That's not important. That's not super important. Alright, so sure, of course we're going to get a Pyrrhic victory. That's really the best result we could have gotten. We were never going to get a heroic victory without some massive amounts of luck. Alright, so yeah, I'll take the money. Your chivalry seems good. And let's see. Will they enforce march? Yep. Good. Let's have a look at your situation and we can begin the transfer back. Okay, it was turn 32. Okay, so that's pretty good.
I am the
And let's see here. So yeah, can re-recruit the Knights of the Realm, that's not a problem. This all seems correct. Yeah, this all seems correct. You seem to know what you're doing. You just got into a situation that was particularly difficult. That's totally fine. You could probably attack this primarily using probably just Lou and Leoncoeur could handle that on his own. And let me see here. Or you could just get a peace treaty with them now anyway. Either way, this situation here is no longer going to be a problem for you. You can
chosen.
You can deal with this however you see fit. Whatever I do recommend, do not go and capture Albion, because it's just not worth it. I've done that in the campaign before, and I really regretted it. Once you're in Norsca, you're basically staying in Norsca. Don't recommend it. Just get a peace treaty with them. Just don't worry about them right now. Focus on the old world territories right now, because that's way more profitable. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys, so hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.